Okay, there we go. Crisis averted. Day is saved. We're once again playing some Magic. Just gonna get right on this little green-red train to a quick stretch. Ah, oh, feels good. Ah, yeah, there we go. All right. It's just a green-red aggro deck. Looking around on MTG Goldfish, most of the top tier decks are still stuff that was pretty good in the last format. I'm actually not really impressed with a lot of the stuff that has come out. God, these lands are really good. Not that I'm not impressed. Impressed isn't the right word. Oh no, my dude. Good thing I didn't name him. But hear me out. What if more dudes? I mean, sure. It's fine though. But this is just definitely going to just come across as like a straight aggro deck. What does this guy do? Comes into play with 5 oil counters. Yeah, it does a lot. Anyway, we'll just play this guy. I do like this guy quite a bit. He does get really big really fast, which is super nice. So he just kind of gets out of that cut down range pretty quick. Actually, this is going to kind of work out okay. Oh, this is going to work out perfect. Actually, is he dead? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm counting 10. There's 11. Or do I wait? No, let's just go. Let's just get some damage in. Gains vigilance and menace, don't really care. We'll just move to combat, give him hasty brutes. And take you to 3. And then just play this little bugger real quick. There has to be like a sweeper of some kind. Sure. He's probably, I guess he's just playing spells. Maybe I don't know how Teferi works. I think I can GG him there. Yeah. I guess he could untap into a removal spell. But then he still dies to this. Yeah. I mean, let's just move to combat. Okay. I was a little confused there. For a second, I thought he might have something, but I guess not. I get a lot of those. So if any of you ever figure out what the "did you enjoy this match" actually means, I think they're just tracking the amount of time matches take. Oop, and using that to curate game experience. So if a lot of people don't like short matches, then they can take that information and potentially make a format a little bit longer, like game-wise, in the 10 to 15-minute range. I like 8 to 9-minute games. That's usually some of my favorites. Although, like, the classic ones that you always remember are the ones that just really went back and forth for a while. Those are the games, especially when you like just make a really crazy good play. Taking 1 damage either way, so it doesn't matter. But either way, it doesn't make a huge difference, I don't think. This is actually kind of an interesting card. Like, it's a 4/4 for 3, so it's already ahead of the curve, but then it just kind of gets a bunch of upside too for some weird reason. I don't really get that. Is she legendary? No. So we can play the second one. Make that a 3/3. And then I don't have a lot of reason to attack, because these guys are just going to get huge. Hopefully we draw another 2 mana dude, and then we'll just be in business. This plus other. Oh, he's legendary? It doesn't matter. He's a 4/4 for 3. With 5 counters. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Gosh. So it just makes me think of cards like Ashimore Gouger. It's a complete unnecessary amount of clicking. Yeah, don't swing. I am also indestructible. Yeah, that's fine. Big scary guy? Big scary guy. Beep beep. So, yeah. Vigilance and Menace. Ugh, for days, too. Oh, yeah, he's just going to get run over. This game's over. I mean, I could be crazy. These things just get out of hand so fast. Quirion Beastcallers. You could block with the 2-3. It's fine. Yeah. Well, so much for the 8-minute game theory. But then again, I haven't played a whole bunch since the last rank rotation. Just pretty much got my packs unlocked on. This is actually one of the first decks I've crafted since Phyrexial Will Be One is out. I actually really like the format, but I don't feel that Phyrexia really changed very much. Most of the top decks are ones that you had seen towards the top end. Just kind of naturally. Oops. Well, everybody got to watch that. Just. He should be a 2-2 swinging this turn. Yeah. I did it to myself. That's okay, though. Because we'll just Stormseeker into Crusher. Next turn, probably. If we draw a 2-drop, I might draw the Adaptive and a 2-drop, but realistically, I don't think that's going to happen. Sure. Just correction. If it's a 2-drop that can attack right now, we're dropping it. Hiya! And then next turn we'll Stormseeker. I wonder if this deck is faster than the poison deck. There's no way. If he swings with the toxic guy, I think we actually just take it. We get 2-3 poison counters if he does something. Yeah, that doesn't really matter. He's probably... Well, now he's really not going to swing with the toxic guy. Really? Oh. Gotcha. Yeah, that checks out. No, I think we're not playing that game. So basically, I think we have 2 turns. And if we don't win in 2 turns, we lose. So can he just outright kill me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. He can almost just kill me. Just like kill me outright kind of a situation. So... yeah. He would only have to find 1 pump spell somewhere. So if I hold 1 blocker back, yeah, he goes to 6. I think that's fine. I might be dead because if he has just a couple targeted spells, he's just going to fill me full of poison counters. Because I'm going to take at least 3 poison counters no matter what. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if he has 2 spells that target, I'm dead. But if he only has 1 spell that targets or a creature, then we can block, and then we have to start doing math. All right, that does a little bit. Gives this guy's lifelink. That's pretty good. Does he have like a removal spell? Well, now it doesn't matter. Ooh. Oh man, sometimes it just happens. I had a feeling he was going to swing out there. The Skrelv, or whatever, the Skrelv Hive threw my combat math off for a second, and I'm like, oh crap. But no, this is fine. Like, it's green-red. It runs Beastcaller, which I think my buddy Matt really thought was a good card going into the season, or going into this set. And it is. I'm pretty sure it is a really good card whenever it was released. I actually think it's from the one right before this. It's, unless you control 2 or fewer. Okay. I think it is a really good card. It's just, for some reason, this green-red archetype just is not really taken off, at least not on Arena or anything. So I'm sure some of you guys probably have a list that's a little bit better. Okay, humans. That's fine. Really would like to draw another land. That would be super cool. Yeah, this is nothing but just one big giant turn sideways. So anyways, I was talking about this card. So there was a card called Ashimore Gouger. That was a 4/4 for 3 that couldn't block. And like at the time you're like, oh hey, that's good. And then you look at this thing and you're just like, oh, it's ridiculous. it's made up. Ah, that's cute. Choo-choo! So, sad he didn't block the Squee. I'd like to draw land, but it's not necessary. Probably just play the 4/4. Ooh, he's sitting on an instant of some kind. Oh, okay. With flash. Yeah, it's fine. That just puts him more turns off from activating the Vanguard Aviator. I guess. You're taking him to a 2/2. Man. These Beast Callers are just starting to clog up my hand. So he's just going to eat the 2/2/2s. And then... Which is funny, because maybe he shouldn't. See, he's still just losing life. He's just still hemorrhaging life. Does this say counters or +1/+1 counters? Oh, modified. I don't think that counts as modified, but I've been wrong before. Just, oh yeah, starting to figure out that he has to block. Yeah, so he had to block the 4/4. The reason he conceded is he had to block the 4/4 right there, so he was losing one of his 2 creatures, and he's not trading into it. And if he doesn't block the other guy, he's still losing life. So, but that game was pretty much over. This deck is really fast. Good lord. Calm down, Coke. I'm not branding you too hard here. Those of you who like Pepsi, like, I bet you really, really like candy too, because Pepsi for me is just way too sweet. Also, the audio here I don't think really matters. The whole 4 people that watch this. But sometimes I'll talk about what I'm doing. Nope, somebody's coming up. Pausing recording. Okay. That last game I actually got smashed, but we are picking this back up. I had some stuff come up downstairs, but we're just going to pick this back up with red-green aggro. Probably actually going to turn my music off in the background that I listen to while I ever play here in a second, but we'll see if I can talk while I'm... I don't know. I don't know if you guys get like this, but like Stimulus, I just... when I paint 40K models, that's when it's at its worst. But I have to have like a movie playing and then listening to podcasts like Time Suck or the Kaiju Cast and stuff like that. At the same time, I'm painting miniatures. For those that don't know, I play 40K, but there's like 5 of you that watch these videos, so haha. You probably are all people I know. So, and I love you all. You're wonderful. Okay. That's how you know it's a different video. Different color Coke can. So anyways. Oh, okay. Black-white. Interesting. Not so this is probably going to be a little bit more of a mid-rangey deck. If he's running enchantments. I should just know what I'm playing against instantly after my opponent plays 2 lands. Like, there's just different levels of, like... of playing games like this, right? Like... But, like, if you play competitively... I'm going to go Squee instead of Stormseeker. Although I probably should have done Stormseeker just to get on the blue-white... ooh, hey. But he used Go for Throat. Okay, cool beans. Interesting. Let's go ahead and play the Raiju. Get him running. No. Probably Stormseeker here. All right, so that we can play the 4/4 next turn. And then we've got the Hexproof on backup if he goes to try to remove it on his turn. So he 4 manas plays the Angel, right? Oh, Shieldred? That's a little different. That's going to get tough. Just... I don't know, this deck really plays much removal. It's really a bit more of a go-wide strategy, honestly. So we play the big scary guy, right? And just give him haste. And then see if he'll block. He shouldn't, like, at all. He shouldn't even be considering it. Must have another Shieldred. Cool. It was probably a waste, like, honestly, because he could spot remove it now. That's fine, though. Actually, that's, like, best case scenario. If he -2s, then we get to play the Raiju and then swing into it, I think. But only does damage to... whatever. We're just going to go wide here. Everything has haste anyways. I just need to remember to throw 2 things... Does it matter? That's fine. Oops. That's fine. I hit spacebar as I was moving to grab the mouse to move it. My thumb just instinctively hit spacebar, so I'm now taking my left hand off of the keyboard. Oddly enough. Yeah, just make the 2/2. Ooh, that's spicy. No, we don't want to do that. We'll just make the Raiju for now. Yeah, he's just going to take it, untap, and then probably play another Wandering Emperor. I mean, obviously he should wait, but... Oh, Vraska? Vraska's really good. Although... Yeah, I do really like that art. That's cool. There we go. Okay. That's fine. Yeah, no, we probably lost this. I don't think it was necessarily because we didn't remove... that hurts. Yeah, it's okay. I don't think we lost necessarily because we play mistaked, but you're going to have a really hard time beating Shieldred in a lot of cases, I think, with this deck. Because realistically, he should have just not blocked. Because he's going to gain 2 life at his upkeep anyway, so it's only like I'm doing 2 or 3 damage to him a turn. And he has a bunch of other ways of drawing cards, so definitely not a Shieldred thing. So, I wonder if Tom is logged in right now. He's actually really good at Magic. better than me in a lot of ways. Oh, that's kind of cool. Gross. Mono red's probably too fast for this. I don't know. Like, I've got to curve out pretty solid. I guess Hajar is going to come down as a 4/4. That's something. Yeah, I'm just going to start parading 4/4s. Boop. Yeah, it's fine. Oh, God. Just good news, everybody. Just swing. Bada, 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 bada. Boom. Now, this turn, he hits me with Raiju, right? 4-mana Raiju. Oof. Even better. I'll take that all day. Oh, please swing out. You can't let me untap, man. Oh, really? Okay. Oh, that's fine. Sure. Yep. I could have saved the other guy with the Bodyguard, but I don't really care. I'd rather race the Phoenix chick. Hopefully I just draw land. That's going to hurt quite a bit. 5, 6, 7. Sure. Can you block? Yes. Probably dead. Like, he just has to have a direct damage spell of any kind in hand. That was close. It's fine. Whenever I went to double block, if I hadn't double blocked and I could have untapped him, if I had drawn a land, I could have Raiju'd and swung, and I think I might have been close to lethal, but because that would have been 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Plus 1 from the right. Yeah. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I think I actually... That's okay. Play mistake number 2. I'll go back and watch it to redo the math, but I'm pretty sure that's correct. The reason I don't like this deck is it takes so many turns off just making the sleeper bigger. But, oh, okay. I think he's playing it more correct. Only ever make the sleeper bigger when you have to, or you just happen to have spare mana lying around. Otherwise, it's just not going to do anything. So, move to attacks. You can play land if you want, but move to attacks. I don't block. Because there's no reason to. Hey, you got 20 life. Use it. Ooh, if he doubles up. Okay, cool. So we got a free turn to do whatever we want. Just probably play a 4/4. Just hate the number of times where the answer is just play the 4/4. I wonder if I can slam another... That's fine. So next turn, we're probably just going to play the Stormseeker and the Kumano. If we draw a cool 2-drop, then maybe not. I don't really care. Because I have another one. He already has Death Touch. Why did... Just to draw the card, I guess? Huh. Yeah, so we're kind of setting up to where I think we're just going to kill him next turn. I guess he could invoke Despair. That's pretty good. Does he have a sweeper? No, he does not. That's interesting. Okay. I'm surprised he blocked the 4. I'm sure somebody that knows Magic better than I can. I mean, I did say out loud, like, we cast him first to make him a 3/3. That way, if he blocks with the Trespasser, he'll trade. This is what we call putting it all out on the table. Because he has to use this. He can't use spot removal to kill the Beastcaller, because then I just move the 4 counters over to something else. Yeah, you definitely kill the Stormseeker. You don't kill Feldon. It's just going to fuel me even more. And he doesn't know it, but actually, even if he sweeps my board, we're still showing lethal next turn. Because I can crack the Sozin, and I'll get the 2/2 from the Kumano. So, there's that. No longer lethal, because he'll gain 1 and I'll lose 1. But he's also not sweeping my board, so I think we might be done here. He should be conceding any second now. Or he's going to rope me. One of those two things is true. Okay. It's just... Sipping on straight chlorine. Yeah, I don't really ever expect a lot of views from these on Facebook. It's actually just me recording stuff so that I can post things on the TVs downstairs that's current. I think I had the same like mono-red Kamigawa deck playing for a year, and then I figured I'd just do 3 decks for each set. And this is just the first one. That's sad. Would have liked to play the adaptive on turn 1, but it's okay. We'll just play Feldon on turn 2 and be pretty happy. Although Radha's is kind of good too, so. That's blue deck. Actually, let's go a different direction with this. Let's play Beastcaller. We'll play this more traditional. And not try and get in under his spells. Yeah, I'm going to guess that's just... This is probably the Delver deck. It's... runs a bunch of instants and sorceries, and then the Djinn that has power equal to the number of instants sorceries in the graveyard, and he has 4 toughness. So he should just pass turn, because he's sitting on a counterspell this turn. Which is okay. So now he bounces the Beastcaller, or he counters the Feldon. Perfect. Bonus points if we get another land, because we're just gonna... Because he can't afford to play a creature here, because he plays a creature and I just run him over. So that's the thing I don't like about this deck, is specifically this turn. I still don't need him. Sure. So once again, he has to choose bounce or counter, although he's got 3 lands, so now he can counter bounce, untap, lay land, he'll play the Djinn, he'll have the 1 mana open to protect the Djinn as necessary, so... Although he's probably deciding between bouncing and countering. That's kind of weird. Okay. I mean, it's fine. So, if he could have countered Hajar, he should have. Because I could have the Hexproof spell here. I don't. But, yeah, that would just be... That's really weird. Yeah, because even if he untaps and plays the Djinn, like... Okay, he's fixing. If he untaps and plays the Djinn and I draw land, it would Beastcaller into Firebrand. Oh, that's close. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yeah, I don't think it works that way, but that's okay. Because Firebrand's going to make him a 3/3. I'm assuming this is into my turn. I don't... Oh, we're still in combat. Okay, cool. Yeah, so Island, drop the Djinn. That kind of counts. Yeah, that slows things down a little bit. Can't really swing into that. That was a much better play than the Djinn. This thing eventually costs 1 mana in that deck. Like, it's just an absolutely phenomenal card. You know, back in the day when you played a blue creature like this... Oh, he's a serpent too? That's cool. It would just be a 5/5 or 7. It would have no abilities. It's some of the creatures in the Dominaria Remastered set were like that, which was really interesting. So... It's funny, I'm like at half an hour for playing this deck, and I think I've already played more games than I have with any of the other decks I've been actually playing with at home for a long time. So, I don't know if this guy's just having connection issues or if he's playing on his phone because he keeps roping. Oof. So he has Crab. So you could block, you could double block to try and kill it here, but I just don't think that, I get the feeling he's got plenty. Oh, see, this is perfect. See, he'll play the Crab card. Untaps it. Mm-hmm. I almost want to let him do that, but that's why we play this card. Because now he's starting to run out of cards. I wonder if you could hear my back popping on camera there. Can confirm. Felt good. Surveil 2, draw a card for 2 mana on instant. That's actually kind of a good card. I think it's a good card. I'd have to look at the deck list. I think the list is actually kind of tight, and he's technically not supposed to be running that, but... Yeah, Spell Pierce doesn't do anything to this deck. I wish. Oh, come on. We all know you're going to do it. Do I wait a turn? 4, 5, 6, 7. He'll go to 2, and then if I... Yep. Nope, we go. Because if he has the 1 mana bounce spell, I am, like, just going to get dunked on here, but... And then we're going to move the 2 over here. Ooh. Actually. So, I think we just submit 1 and put both counters on him. And there's a reason for this. It's... I really should have done the Evolving Adaptive. Yeah, gosh, man, he just plays so slow. Oh, that's fine. I mean, okay. Boop. Oh, yep, you... it's just... Oops. So he has it set to automatically pass. And so I knew he didn't have an instant to interact with me because it just automatically passed the second I played the Feldon. If he had had a bounce spell or something like that, then it would have paused. So sometimes that can get you in trouble, but it's not like I wasn't going to go for the win there anyways. So I don't really... Yeah, because at least putting him to 2, even if he bounces one of my guys, still means that the Raiju basically just kills him anytime. So I don't think I should have won that one. Oh, yeah. Tom's probably playing Mike George right now. 2 or fewer. That's fine. This guy's actually really good. Again, like, welcome to Magic, where we have 3 threes for 2 with upsides. Because we're just going to pound for pound. I think this is a good matchup. I could be wrong, but I think it's actually a pretty good matchup. I mean, you could late away Sim, but then you're just going to get hit with the next guy. All your stuff is already bigger than soldiers. It's just they will kill you if they go just curve out into... That's interesting. So the next turn we play 4/4 instead of Squee, because Squee doesn't get through Thalia. Thalia's just going to kill Squee. Which is fine. No, we're not going to play Feldon. I mean, he could double block, but that'd be kind of silly. Is it indestructible and hexproof? Nope. Which means he plays Brutal Cathar to exile Migloz. Yep. Which is fine. Because again, he still has an army of 2 power creatures. And I still 2 for 1 any of them. Ooh, I don't know that that was smart on his part. Because now I don't actually... Now I can just cast the Raiju. And then turn sideways and grab that. So what do we want? We want to draw... Ripple land. So he's running low. Okay, so I effectively have 1 turn. Except for... Am I threatening lethal if I... That's fine. Why did Feldon cost 3? Am I just very confused? Where did the other mana get tapped from? I don't understand why Feldon cost 3 mana there. That was kind of weird. It's almost like it did a Thalia tax of some kind. But it doesn't matter. Oops. Oops-a-daisy. You're dead. You're just dead, boy. That's okay. I did see my audio spike there for a second when I said oops-a-daisy. Oops-a-daisy. No, that's weird. I wonder if there was a sound. I've got my headphones in, so there might have been a sound out here somewhere that just went nutso, but... Why did Feldon cost 3 mana there? Huh. That's going to bother me. It's going to bother me a lot. So we're probably going to play about 2 more games of this, maybe Well, I guess there was only 15 minutes on this before, so we actually should go 45. So we'll play a little bit longer. Did I mention I'm bad at math? White, but no 1-drop, so it's not soldiers. Yeah, it's mid-range. So we'd prefer him not playing something this turn that can activate this. Okay, perfect. Because what's going to end up happening is we're going to untap, and hopefully we get to play Squee. Or, I mean, the Firebrand's actually much better. Aww. Yeah, whatever. I should play the second Beastcaller. But I kind of want to just keep pressure going on. That's interesting. Does he have another Late Waste? That'd be super effective. Oh, we're going. And then next turn we'll Stormseeker. I mean, we could Feldon Kumano. Actually, that's probably better. Oh, he discarded and returned an ossification. 1. Still only tapped 1 mana for it, which is really confusing. That's fine though. We'll just do this. We are reaching with everything we have to kill him before he stabilizes. And we're doing it off of 3 lands, so... Yeah, this deck actually seems halfway decent, honestly. I wonder how the game would have played if I had played Beastcaller instead of the Radha. But we've fought through 1, 2, 3 removal spells. Yep. And I still have gas in the tank. So. Sweet. Yeah, this is definitely... If you're just looking to grind the ladder, I don't know how well this deck will perform up into the competitive tiers. Like most aggro decks, obviously you're going to get a pretty positive result if you go first, but the rate at which this deck kind of closes games is pretty fast. Rude. Interesting. That's a cool sleep back. I don't... Yeah. Dog. Probably will just rock this sleeve back for the entirety of me ever playing Arena. Are they deciding to keep, or are they letting the dogs out? Which is the #1 reason why I sometimes rope. Alright, so I'm not going to miss my 2-drop. I'm going to... There is a merit for doing Kumano and then untap doing a tap land and doing a second Kumano, but because then I'd have the 3rd mana open to protect Quirion. Yeah. Yeah, actually that might have been a good play. I wonder. Kumano. And then I'd be looking at having a 2/2 next turn. But it's fine. Okay, it's that deck. Here we are again. I wonder if this deck doesn't run very many lands, or if the last 2 games have just been kind of a low land count situation. We pump Squee, right? It's the only actual logical solution. Make Squee a 4/4 if we draw land. That's interesting. It's like the one creature I didn't want to do that to. Yeah, things do not look so great for the homeboy over here. I mean, I can kind of make him skip his turn if everything goes according to plan. Because I'm going to block the shadow. Hopefully he pumps it twice, and then I can respond by making my guy indestructible. For a little bit of a time walk. So I missed a land drop, so I'm going to be completely honest. He shouldn't do it again here. He should just let it trade because he's ahead on cards. See, that's... But then again, I mean, maybe he doesn't know that I play that spell. Because now he's tapped out. I mean, a land would have been nice. But that's okay. It's not why we play Magic. Okay, so I know you have another cut down. Just play it. It's killing me. You know I'm just swinging with everything, bud. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I'm taking 8 on the crackback. Yeah, even if I draw land, I still don't get him. 7, 8, 9, 10. I can only get to 10 damage. Where he's at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe 9, 10. He's at 8. I'm going to go to 6. Yeah, no, he's got this. If I had drawn a land that turn, would have been a whole different ballgame. Slammed a Squee. Got in there. So the problem is his 4/4 over here has Menace. Oh, I guess he's playing a spell. Nice timing, not. See, now we're on the back foot. Although that is less important. No, I'm not doing the math right now. Yeah, I think we're dead. I needed to swing that turn to have any chance. Oh, somebody's coming up the stairs. Which means you can come in. Give me just 1 second. I'm about to get blown out anyway, so.
It's just for you. So I'm gonna put it right there.
Oh, okay, cool. Appreciate it. Yep. That's what we got, boys. All right. Well, sad. Anyway, overall, yeah, quick deck. You can see the deck list and the details. It actually seems like it's pretty good for grinding through gold. maybe even one step higher. So that's it for this, and then we'll move on to a different one. Okay, bye.